Hi everyone, welcome to the daily message. This is your daily reading for tomorrow, April 2nd, 2020. This is going to be the first episode in a series of 7 daily readings that you will be getting over the next week. Please comment below if you want to be entered to win a free 10-minute tarot reading with me. The easiest way to do that is just comment below this video, and you will automatically be entered to win a free mini tarot reading with me. I will email the winner of that probably by the end of the week, so in about 7 days. So you have about 7 days to enter. You can comment as many times as you like, although I would suggest not commenting more than once per video, per reading. So guys, just as a reminder, these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. As I always say, for the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, please come get a personal private tarot reading with me. My information is below in the details description box below this video. For your reading today, guys, we are using the Alchemia tarot deck right here. And also, I'll be pulling some cards from the Numinous. This is the Astro deck here by Ruby Warrington and Bess Matassa. And also some crystal healings from Crystal's Stone deck to see what crystal will help energize your life. So let's go ahead and get started. I do feel a lot of people are still working on 12th house issues, even though we have entered Aries season and we've just crossed over the vernal equinox into spring over here in the northern hemisphere. But I do feel a lot of people are still working on 12th house stuff, 12th house karma. This is a very karmic time for a lot of people. I mean, we are in Aries season, so new beginnings all around, but at the same time, I still feel many people have karma to resolve this month, and we'll be working through that, especially I would say signs that are not so much maybe the signs that come after the 12th house, which would be Pisces, but the signs such as I would say from Scorpio on. So Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. If you are one of those signs, I feel many of you are still working through 12th house issues, 12th house karma. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, please show me what are the most important messages and energies you'd like to share with my viewers for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. I was going to say Tuesday. Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. And it looks like we have the 9 of Cups coming out. I'll show you what that looks like. 9 of Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. What other messages do you want to share with my viewers? Something wants to come out there. I'll take this one. And we have the World. So I could be speaking to any of the fixed signs. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. What other messages want to come through for the collective for tomorrow? And we also have Judgment, very karmic energy right there. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Wands. So there's that Aries energy, new beginnings. This is about a divine gift. Some of you are going to be starting new creative projects. This is about being inspired. This is inspiration itself. It's also a solar phallic symbol, so I expect people to be re-energizing and revitalizing their relationships with themselves, with others. This is vital energy coming through. So new beginnings here. But before we get to that card, let's talk about these. We have, again, the 9 of Cups coming up. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Piscean energy. We have the fixed signs. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And then we have Judgment, which I don't personally assign that with a tarot card or with a zodiac sign, but it is a very, very karmic energy. Interestingly enough, we have card 21 and then card 20. So usually it's, the order of things would be judgment and then we have the world. But here we have the world and then we have judgment. So I really feel like there's an energy here of, there's not much more we can do right now. It's sort of about closing out a chapter. Tomorrow it's about closing out chapters and starting new beginnings. I feel we're going to be judged more on how we close out these chapters in our lives. How do we resolve things? There's really, like I said, there's not much more we can do at this point. It's 9 of Cups, which is the most satisfaction before the 10 of Cups. So I could be speaking to someone here who is very watery and content in pleasure and feeling pleasure and comfort in their own situation. So this is, food, wine, and friends. It's about being satisfied. It's hugely rewarding. It's wishes coming true. So I'm kind of getting this, like, what is it that you want? Set your intentions right now. Set your intentions. It's also about just being satisfied with what you have, being grateful for what you have, and seeing that in some ways our wishes are coming true, maybe not in the way that we thought that they would. The world, major endings here. This is also about wrapping up a cycle here, completion, and then judgment. Like I said, we are being judged on how are we closing out these chapters? How are we, what are we deciding to do next? What are we deciding to move on from? How did we do in this last chapter, in this last cycle? It's interesting. I was in an Uber car the other day, and the driver that I was speaking to was Nigerian, and he happened to be someone that was extremely spiritual person, really into the Bible and like reading about Christianity. So, obviously a person of faith that I was speaking to, and he mentioned one of the stories that was passed down in his, maybe it was in his church or the church that he grew up in or whatever, his family. It was just a story, a parable that was told in his culture. And now, of course, I don't know I can't speak Nigerian, but something along the lines of, every leaf from the tree, God sees, or the divine creator sees every leaf picked off the tree. So the things that we are being judged on here, we may feel to some extent only we know about them, but the truth is that there is sort of this divine presence out there that I feel sees everything that we do. From the small ant that we decide to escape from underneath our foot instead of crushing it, to just a kind gesture, a kind word. Now, obviously, I know that how that comes off. It probably sounds pretty pedantic and maybe a little bit preachy, but I am kind of getting this feeling of like we're being judged on our deeds at this point, and how do we handle certain situations? What could we have done better? What did we learn? What would we like to change? And the story doesn't stop here. It continues. It continues on. So we're forever evolving and creating and changing with and co-creating with spirit. So I'm really getting that message coming through today. For tomorrow. I'm getting it coming through today for tomorrow. And then you have this lovely new beginning here. So what do you do with the lessons that you've learned? How do you decide to start this new chapter? What will you do differently? What will you do the same? How can you be kinder, more compassionate, more gentle with yourself and with others? What have you decided to let go of, and what are you deciding to allow to come back in, and what are you just allowing at this point? So I'm really getting a culminating energy here. I guess I could just add everything up really quickly. We have the 9, we have the 21, and we have 20, and we've got that 10, so 5. So 5, so, and then we have the card at the bottom of the deck, so 5 and 6. So it is challenges, but meeting those challenges with a harmony with 6. So somewhere between a 5 and a 6. I would say 5s do talk about lessons, challenges, things that we have overcome in order to get to that next level. So really see people leveling up as well tomorrow. Let's see what sign maybe will we be dealing with tomorrow, or what house, anything that wants to come through from the Astro deck. Who are you dealing with tomorrow? What are we dealing with tomorrow? Any messages from the Astro deck? And we have Venus, the planet of love and beauty. So Venus is in Taurus. Look to see what house Venus is in. For example, Taurus is my 8th house, so Venus in the 8th house. So maybe also check to see, maybe you are a Venus in Taurus, so maybe you are Taurian. Of course, we have the fixed signs here, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. And so Venus talks about love, beauty, harmony, romance, charm. It is about receiving, sensuality. Of course, we have this Ace of Wands. It's hard not to ignore that, right? Obviously, sexuality coming up for a lot of people. Sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. And of course, these are all Venusian themes. So I'm also getting Libra coming through, and Taurus. And of course, anyone that has Venus as their chart ruler, such as a Taurus rising or a Libra rising. And let's see, lastly, let's pull a crystal. What crystal would be wonderful for us to meditate on, wear, and use? And I am getting, this is called a barite or barite. And they want you to get answers to your biggest questions. All right, so barite is a widely occurring brittle sulfate mineral. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit hard to see. There we go. It's often transparent or creamy white. Sometimes it's icy blue. It's beautiful and frosty. Desert rose is a calming variety of barite. All right, so it comes in possibly a white here, and then also a light rose color. Oh, actually, desert rose is just a variety of barite, so maybe it's the same color. I'm not sure. Who needs barite? Anyone who leaves for work each morning with a sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. Exactly. I'm getting the message. You don't know how lucky you are. Please practice gratitude with yourself, and be compassionate with yourself. I really feel there's just so many major plot twists happening. You really can't begin to understand the miracles that are coming, the blessings that are coming for all of us. And it's just about believing at this point. I hope that you can learn and understand and hope to have faith, even in this kind of era that we're in. But believe that you are on your path, that this is part of your destiny. There are very important lessons that we're all learning as we ascend. Where to put barite? Taped to your forehead during meditation. Okay, so obviously this is a good crystal to meditate with. And I would also say that obviously most of us don't have this crystal or the ability to get this crystal. And so you can meditate on getting answers to your biggest questions. And when to use barite, when it's way past time to stop saying yes. And when it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Yeah, stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask barite what your true calling is. Then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? All right. Big questions coming up for a lot of people. Please do what you love. Write down these ideas. Capture these things. Dream journal. go outside, sit under a tree, meditate. What is it that you've always wanted to do? I also recommend recording yourself, recording your voice saying it so you can hear it, so you can play it back. And also finding other like-minded people that share your passion. I'm not saying go out and tell that person, go out and tell people, but obviously surround yourself with positive, uplifting energies that exist in that arena that you want to be in. All right, guys, have a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been your daily message.